Another job that's on today's list is to replace the LED that was here that I put in place in the main cabin to match in with those with a slightly different one. So that's a simple little wiring job, so hopefully I'll get that done. I made good use of the little easy quick connects for the job, being two pairs of fine wires. They were really handy, made it so much easier. And here we are with the finished product, a nice bright LED light, one of a pair in the cabin. So here I am in Ensenada, and I just went over to the office to let them know that I wanted to leave in the morning, Wednesday morning that is. And they informed me, I just got, Octavio just came by to inform me that I have to clear out of Ensenada. So I was a bit surprised. I thought, having cleared into the country, that was it. But no, I have to clear out of Ensenada. And then when I get to La Cruz eventually, I have to clear into La Cruz. So at the moment, I'm about to fill up my tank with my jerry cans to, and then take them. A very kind person has offered to take them to take me to the Pemex, the local fuel station, to get more diesel. I hear that Corral, actually, the people that thought I was going to fill up with when I came in, they actually don't have any diesel at the moment. So that's pretty bad news for someone wanting it. It's directly into the boat. Anyway, with a lift to a station, to a Pemex station soon, that'll be fine. Here we see the jerry cans, which are presently full of fuel, of diesel, and I'm going to use them and my filling system. Here's the pipe just down there that goes into the cans one by one, and then here's the filler cap to my tanks in the boat. So I have a little, and here's the pump that pushes the diesel up from the jerry cans and out into the filler cap there. So it's a very simple system, works well. I've used it a lot, and that means that I can put in about 100 litres, which is what, about 25 gallons US of diesel that I need in my tank to top it up, and then I'll take the jerry cans to the Pemex station to get topped up again. So that should work out well. It takes a bit of time, but at least it works. Here we are about to start our filling. I can take it from any of the jerry jugs. I might have to move them a little bit. Anyway, very simple. So here we go. That's my first one, and then I just change over. So now it's off to the local Pemex station to get the diesel. Really kind of Al on his boat to come by to say, because they have a car here, to take me there. We have another cruise ship in Ensenada, by the way. They came in overnight. So here I am, about to clear out of Ensenada, which I hadn't realised I had to do. So I'm walking to the marina office, and Octavio will take me to the port captain's office to clear out, ready to sail, I hope. Sail rather than motor down the Baja. So yeah, that's going to be a 5 day or so trip. So heading into the marina office now. We are in the van with Victor, about to go to the port captain's office. One was pretty surprised that I wanted to take a photo and hurried to put a mask on, and this officer was pretty surprised that I wanted his photo as well. And then looking at PredictWind on the computer here to have a look and see what the likelihood is of reasonable wind over the next few days, because I'm hoping to take off tomorrow morning. And quite clearly the winds are either going to be none or they're going to be pretty well from the north. So either way, okay, so that's going to be a mix of motoring and sailing, hopefully, or even if it's only with the Genoa helping. So that looks fine. There's no hint of any southerly wind, which is what I was a little bit worried about. So even actually as we go on towards the weekend, it looks as though maybe there might even be some stronger wind coming along, but for the moment certainly the beginning of the journey is going to be a mix of light sailing and motoring, maybe even just motor sailing. So here we go. Actually, that's now Saturday. It's showing the stronger stuff, but by then I might be too far south to get it. We'll see how it goes. Here I am looking at a couple of different forecasts, because you've got quite a choice as to what model you use on PredictWind. It's pretty good. And again, it's really showing a mix of no wind, or wind that's at least coming from the north, or northerly, northeast, northwest, whatever, but northish. So the HRR is a short-term, very accurate model, so that's why the left one has gone blank. But the other one is the PWE, so that's again a very good forecast. And it's interesting to see how they differ. Here we've got almost no wind by, when is that, by Friday. But yeah, that's what I'm expecting, a mix of motoring and sailing. Hopefully, if I can keep away from the coast, it gets better. So the guys from the office have just come by to deliver my clearance out paper from Ensenada, and for me to take down with me so that I can produce it when I get the other end. And I also had a bit of help on board, very kindly. One friend came by, and I said, could you help me with a heavy anchor and another heavy item, which he very happily helped me do. And that was good, and gave me some good advice on water, actually, not to get it off the dock because it's not good potable water. And so I'm probably going to have to start up my water maker at some point quite soon. I have got half a tank of water, which is fairly big, but it's obviously not going to be enough for that long. So the water maker, the desalinator, if I get that going as I'm underway, especially if I'm motoring anyway, that would give me a chance to get that working. So water should not be an issue. Okay, so we're all set now for the morning. I just have to clear up the boat and make sure make sure nothing can fall. Well, I have to say the main cabin is a lot tidier than it has been for a long time, so I'm quite happy with that. Ready for tomorrow's start of a journey. It's going to take about 5 days, maybe longer, to get down the Baja. It's 700 miles, and a lot of the way there will be not much wind. Occasionally I might get some, but not for long. So it will be mostly a motoring job. And yeah, I've obviously had to move some things. I've sorted a lot of things out, moved a lot of things into the forepeak, so at least the main cabin is well and truly tidied. So yeah, having a quick bite to eat, and then it's to bed to get up early tomorrow, ready to go.